Going right side, Harris with it. And with a nice skate, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Play action, Fields. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send a man in motion. Pressure comes, Smith. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. Not the auspicious. They'd certainly hope for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he drives it up past the 45. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the 47. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Fields out of the gun. And the catch is made, but he's out of bounds. Oh, wait a second, but there's a penalty on the play. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10. Fields throwing here. The pressure's there, and he closes in on him. He's trapped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They gain 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Completes this one to Hill. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now Fields. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Plowing up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. They send the tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 7. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Fields to throw. Flush down now to his left. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Trying to run in, Harris is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Najee Harris, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They motion the tight end over. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Man in motion here. Smith on 3rd and short. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Dante Jackson takes it away. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Smith coming off that pick. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over after the interception. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Harris does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. And he's got it! Has a way out for it, but touchdown! The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. We'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Steelers will take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw secured by George Pickett. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Forced out to his right. And he's out of bounds past midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Second down and 10. Fields escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Ball at the 33 for first down. Now it's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Taking off with it again.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Throwing now from the gun. He's on the move. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 40.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Saints nothing.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Cut out left. And he gets him around 6 there. Benjamin St-Juste getting up to end that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
3rd down from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Benjamin St-Juste picks it off. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. They're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Getting right back out there, you better flush it fast.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Option design here. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Another carry for him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one made a bid for the opposing side, but they're saying it went out right at the midfield stripe. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pete Werner has it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and can do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Takes off right out of the read option. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10 give to Harris. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. A handoff for Harris, running right. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Running behind center with Harris. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a 1st down. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Harris. And he's brought down for a loss. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. That's complete to Wilson. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative, is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, it's Smith. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Fields to throw it. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. This is reeled in by Wilson.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Steelers' 1st down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Steelers with it to begin the 4th, and this game entering blowout territory. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the gets him 6, but it brings up 4th down.
Gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. From the gun, Smith. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
1st down throw for Fields. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Play action, Fields. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Oh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Smith. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
Number 14.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Here's second and 14. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Smith on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
As they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard brings up second.
Smith to the air now. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Smith on third and long. That's caught for the first. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway there on first down, that brings up second and 5. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Putting the tight end in motion. Now we're on the counter. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll try and punch it in. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And the Saints take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. He'll take this at the 10. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Got his target. It's Hill. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go, son.
Looking to throw Fields. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
1st down, Smith to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
You can't cover it much better than that really well covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Smith. Trying to push it deep downfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Man, this one is gonna sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next opponent and working your tail off, and make up for losing in front of the home crowd by giving your fans something to cheer about the next time out.
This is my stride. taking over.